Right, so today we got a special edition of Chris the Fish 03 and I'm at my first ever fish auction. Right, so today we've got our first ever fish auction at the British Legion, and Paul, come and join us, Paul. Look, come on, say hello.
Hi,
we got right. Paul, who's one of our good old fish friends, and this is all sponsored by TA Aquaculture, so hopefully we'll get some good bargains today. I'll let you know. And provided by TA Aquaculture at the auction, you had a vast majority of food and products all for sale as well, which you can also get in their shop. So the way it worked is they had a big rack of wood in the middle, which basically everybody hung all the fish that were for sale up on, some of which you might spot later on that I bought, and some which are just amazing anyway. But everyone hung them up so we could all have a look at what they were, what the starting bids were. You had all different kinds of live bearers, you had angels, you had plants, you had absolutely amazing amount of fish. So, I've just had a quick look, and most of them seem to be like live bearers or plants, but there is quite a few angels. Yeah, I've seen angels, I've seen some corys, I've seen discus, I've seen the Siamese fighters.
Yeah.
So, there might be a good pick.
Maybe some snakeheads.
I was going to say, you said there might be some snakeheads as well. So, watch this space. Right, so we've come out to the quiet where you can actually hear us, but so far we've been in there, you've got absolutely loads in there, and they all marked at decent prices, but just remember that it is obviously an auction, so we're going to see what happens. Not guaranteed that we're going to buy anything. We haven't seen any parrot cichlids yet to replace our beloved tango, but I've seen swordtails, mollies, platies, guppies, gouramis, angels, Siamese fighters, cory, bristlenose, they've got all the standard kind of fish in there anyway, plus all the aquatic plants, and you've got a load of different kinds of food as well. So you've got like your beef heart, you've got your bloodworm, your blackworm, your fry food, veggie food, all that kind of different stuff as well. So I'm just come out for a nice little fag break, do this little recording, and then I'll go back up and see what's what. So we've also discovered pipefish, tiger oscar, barbs, and all the other sorts as well. Just keeps getting better.
Got E16, 2 marble angels. Nice size. £3 anywhere. What have you got? 350 anywhere else? Anybody bid 350?
Get some angels, mate.
£35 buy. There's 5 snakeheads. My god, they are stunning. Right then, so we've had a successful morning at the auction. Can't stay for much longer because one, I've spent the allocated budget for the auction, and two, I've got to go out in a bit. But we got 9 bags of goodies. I'll show you what we got when we get home. Right, so as you may tell, we are now back at the fish cave. So now I've just got to get these fish acclimated And what I'm going to do is, until the turtles are sold, I'm going to acclimate the live bearing fish in the Axo's old tank until obviously the turtles are gone, and then I can put them all into the bathtub. Alright, so what I'm going to do is quickly go through with you what we have got today. We've got 3 albino cories. We've got 2 pairs of yellow flame guppies. We've got a clown loach. What's this one? Yellow sunset pair. So again, that's more guppies. Then we've got 4 marble angels. What's that one? We've got some pineapple swordtails, which one of my first ever videos on YouTube was an unboxing video, and that I had pineapple swords in that box. So it's basically like a reminiscent kind of purchase. What else have we got? We got some sunset wagtails, which are the platies, and I got myself a load of guppy grass just for them to all hide and breed and stuff in as well. Alright, so the plan now, we're going to have the angels in here with the baby turtle, see how they get on, hopefully all good. The convicts are back out of there and back in with their fry. I've got the corridoras and the clown loach to go in here, and then we've got all the live bearers to go down there until, as I say, the turtles are gone. Alright, so we're about a couple of hours later now. I've been out, filled the big gut up with some curry, and all that time that I've been out, I've just left them acclimating, so they've had more than enough acclimation. So I'm going to flip the camera around now and we'll see what we can find. Alright, so in here you can see the 4 new angels, and I've took the angel out of the 5 foot as well. So this will be like the angels tank, because I'm starting to like the look of them. They're actually really cool. I might get some more, I don't know yet. We'll see how we go. But then I've put some of the guppy grass in here as well. You can see the turtle up in the corner. Do apologise for the glare, but when you've literally got all the tanks like this, you kind of can't have much choice but to get glare. But yeah, these are the black marble angels. They are absolutely stunning. I got 2 pairs of them at a £5 each, so that was good. Then if we come to this tank, obviously we've still got all our Malawis. Nothing really has changed in here. Look at the size of my jewel now. He's a beast. I've had him since he was a little speck. See if we can see, like this one here. This tiny little one, he was about that size, and that is huge. He's the only one out of 5 of them and 5 jewel yellow belly alberts that survived. There's nothing new in here other than the fact that they want feeding. So again, as I say, nothing new. This light, I've just had to order a new one because this one has got a dodgy connection, as you can see. So that was on the Rena 400 at one point. So when the new one comes, I might put that back on there because it held okay on there. In this one, we've got 8 albino cories now. We've got the 5 originals, plus we got a few newbies today, which at the moment there's one of them. I couldn't tell you where they all are. I know they're the smaller ones anyway. And we got our new clown loach. Now I know before people start moaning, you're meant to have about 6 of them and this, that and the other. As it stands at the moment, I've only got the one because he was only on his own. So yeah, anyway. Then in this one, you got loads of the guppy grass. This is the old Axo tank. So I gave it a clean out before I put them in. You can just see a bunch of them down there. This one has got the pineapple swords, it's got the sunset platies, and it's got a load of guppies as well. There's yellow flame guppies and sunset guppies. Don't really see much difference, but so yeah, we've only got that light on it. So they've got a darker side and a lighter side, but hey, that's not too bad. And like I've already mentioned about 2 or 3 times, they will only be in there until I've sold the turtles, because then they'll all go into the bathtub pond and I'll just have a massive live bearing pond. So yeah, as I've said before, I've moved the breeding pair of convicts back over to their tank with the babies as well, because if they are going to breed, I'd rather them breed in there and everything's confined rather than have them in a big tank, which is a waste. As I say, I could use this for like loads of angels. Now the missus isn't keen on angels. I was never too keen on them, but I just think they look amazing. They're so nice. So I think that might be the next thing that we try and see how it goes. But as I say, it all depends on how our little Dill puts up with them. He still hasn't figured out yet how to get up to the basking area, so I am rethinking this entire thing. So don't be surprised if there's another video where this is being stripped down and got rid of and I'm having to do another one. I might try and do one where it's like in the tank at the top of the water on top of the glass or something. I don't know. I'm looking into ideas. If you've got any ideas, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. I'm always looking for new ideas. I've Google imaged a load of DIY basking areas, but everything just seems to be about this kind of thing. How cute that the little one is following around the big one. That is adorable. And then we got another little one back there, which is hanging around with the skunk. Oh look, he's like, who are you? It's like dogs sniffing each other's butts. And yes, the convict wants to say hello, what a surprise. Then that clown loach at the back. As you know, if you've watched this channel, we have had 6 of them before and they all slowly died off one by one. Hopefully we'll be able to keep this one. Doesn't this tank just look amazing? I love it. If you haven't already watched the 3 or 4 part video on this new tank, then I'll leave descriptions in the, well, I'll leave links in the description, and I'll leave the actual logos at the end of the video as well for you. Everything in the goldfish tank is all custy, but can anybody remember when me and Ollie picked this guy up? He was a Blackmore goldfish, and over the time that I've had him, he's gone orange with a bit of black. Eventually that black is going to come out, I think. So whether he was dyed and sold as a Blackmore, I'm not sure, but he looks an awful lot like this guy. So I'm not quite sure what's happened there. Alright, so just a quick rundown as well of the, 2 hours that I was there. Off the top of my head, there was loads of guppies, platies, swordtails. I didn't see any mollies. There was a couple of cichlids, like what was there? The yellow belly alberts. There was a tiger oscar. There was a load of discus. There was a few of the clown loaches. There was a rope fish. They had a load of plants and stuff. They had a massive selection, but unfortunately what they didn't have is what I went there to get in the first place, and that was the parrot cichlid. So we're going to be getting another one of those off Jaden, which is the same person we got the original Tango from as well. But yeah, as I say, they also had a load of barbs and plex and everything, bristlenose and normal. But yeah, definitely worth going. So I don't think that will be my last one, but it was definitely my first. Right, so on that note, we're going to leave it there. As I say, this was our first ever fish auction. I've never been to one before. I've never been to an auction before, let alone a fish auction. So I'm going to say a massive thank you and a shout out to TA Aquaculture on World's End Lane in Quinton. They're the ones that organised it all, and they've done a fantastic job. Debbie, who runs the shop, I even managed to get one of my Chris the Fisho free stickers onto her as well. So you never know, we'll see what happens. Ollie managed to get himself a load of albino bristlenose plex. He got some barbs, and he got 5 nice looking snakeheads for 35 quid. Paul managed to get himself a load of Corys for 12 quid. So we all came out with something, so I can't speak for Ollie, but me and Paul definitely lost our auction virginity today. Very proud. So yeah, thanks again for watching. As per usual, like it, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and don't forget to leave comments down below. For those that already do, thank you, and you know I'll always reply to you. See you in the next video. Take care now.